now.
Oh yeah, good. Well, what's the topic?
It could be. I didn't want to talk to you, like, since you're more of the canon, like,
Yeah.
if I'm not associate, you're the one who actually likes the new canon. We could talk about that for a bit.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
Like,
Um.
why do you like it, despite the fact that there are like people say there are problems with it? Why do you still like it regardless?
Oh, I mean, the problem I have with the canon is how they are retconning stuff, like with the Ahsoka book by E.K. Johnston and what's the canon novel? That's like the
I have no
biggest.
idea. I don't read or watch anything canon now. I
Yeah,
just said fuck it.
but yeah, but like that's my. I don't like it when they doesn't do continuity and do like retconning stuff. So that's like my biggest problem with canon. But
My problem was they had like all this source material, and they just said fuck it, we're throwing it in the garbage.
uh, fucking Disney.
Yeah, that was my problem with them. Well, that and the fact they treated the fans like shit.
Oh yeah,
Like there was so much good stuff. Like you had the Clone Commandos, you had
yeah,
like all the stuff with the Mandalorians with Django and Boba. You had Mara Jade. Like you had so much good shit, and
and
you
they
throw
just
it into the
scrapped it.
dumpster.
They
Yeah,
just
I'm just
scrapped
like
it.
you fucking idiots.
Uh, well, I mean, I would. I if I had one thing that can make canon, it's like Revan, or I think he's only Legends, right?
Yeah, but they could make him canon. I think they're making a Revan game now, but
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
Oh yeah.
trust them with it.
They would ruin that like they did with Battlefront.
Oh yeah, no. They will ruin it so badly that let me put it this way: they will ruin it so badly. So many normies will have their minds blown. They would think they were Abe Lincoln.
Yeah. Oh well. We'll see. I heard it's PS4 or like PS exclusive.
Yeah, the good news they finally booted that dipshit bitch who was like a big social justice warrior jagoff. They gave her the boot apparently.
Oh.
So yeah, thankfully they booted her. So there's some hope for the game.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I uh I also like what they did with the Camino or the clone fact or the cloning on Camino. What they did in canon, and like I would rather have it like they did in Legends with the clones against stormtroopers, but yeah, it was cool that they did Camino like Alderaan.
Yeah. I am
Though
surprised based on what you've told me about what they've done. I am surprised with some of the shit they did. Like you said, Camino's gone now.
yeah, they demolished that piece of city onto the ocean.
Fuck. Well, it's the Empire. They tend to do
Yeah.
that shit.
I mean, the only reason they did it, if I can say, is because they wanted to make way for the Stormtrooper or TK program.
Uh, yeah, it's yeah. This is yeah. It's weird because in the EU, I remember they didn't do that. Like the cities
Yeah.
on Camino are still there in the EU, as far as I remember. Like
Yeah.
Boba Fett went to see it as an adult at one point.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen in the video game what happens. Like clones versus the Empire on Camino.
Oh yeah. Do you
That
mean
was dope.
Starkiller?
Yeah. Or yeah, that and the Battlefront.
I'm sorry. What?
That and Battlefront. I think
Yeah,
that.
but I wouldn't. I don't know if I'd rely on Battlefront, but yeah, that's a good point. But yeah, there are other cities though on that planet, so hopefully the whole thing's not gone.
Yeah.
Like
Uh,
hopefully.
Yeah, I mean they had in the Bad Batch we saw like some planet called Voromir or something where they had an old Kaminoan city or like a cloning facility, and we saw like how they tried to um, clone themselves there. They we saw like tubes with yeah, like similar tubes to what Palpatine had at Exegol, or like so.
Yeah, my other problem is what they did to Boba Fett. Like, you remember that scene in The Mandalorian where he goes full badass and takes out all those
Oh yeah,
stormtroopers?
yeah. When he takes down the yeah.
Here's the thing: a bunch of us EU fans, well, not me, but some EU fans were looking at this and like, "Oh, that's cute. You think this
Oh
is
yeah,
badass?"
that's like kindergarten.
Yeah, I have to agree though. EU Boba Fett is much scarier.
Yeah, I mean he is called a Fett.
Yeah, and Fett's are scary. Like even Django's dad was scary. Like he had a
Oh,
gun pressed to his head and he wasn't scared.
yeah, that's pretty cool though, or badass.
I mean, it got him killed in the end, but yeah, he was like, I don't give a shit.
Wait, did he die of the? Did he get shot in the head or?
He got shot. That's all I know.
Oh,
And eventually, the guy that did it, it came back to bite him in the ass because Django killed them.
of course. I mean, I guess people doesn't love the treatment Disney gave, and I understand that. But I think Book of Boba Fett is a decent show. I don't hate it, but
Okay. Okay. You know, 1 second. Just had to get my phone real quick. Oh, someone new joined the group. Anyway, so yeah, but yeah, Django. I can't remember if I told you this, but yeah, in open seasons, you get his origin story. Like Death Watch came to his planet looking for Jasper.
oh yeah,
They killed his parents, forced his sister to work for them, and nearly broke her mind. And
oh
Django just ran away. Was told to run as they started shooting.
that ain't like him though to run
Well, he was a
away.
kid at the time,
Oh
and let me see what happened after that. And then he ended up helping the true Mandalorians fight them in a town, and he killed one of the men who killed his family.
why is it every time like if you combine Boba with Legends, it's just fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, yeah. I would hate to see the two of them. I would hate to see the canon Boba and Django meet their EU counterpart. They would not last long.
Yeah, not canon Boba at least.
Yeah.
I love though. I mean, it's a small scene, but you can see the strength of Django against Obi-Wan on Camino. Like
I'm
that
sorry.
is,
What now?
in Attack of the Clones. It's a small scene, but you can see like the strength of this fair bounty hunter Django Fett against Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, a little bit.
Because I mean, Kenobi is like one of the most skillest Jedi Knights at that time, I think. So I mean, that is kind of cool how he can hold up to Kenobi.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. So I was checking something. I got a notification
Uh,
on. Oh, for Christ's sake! Oh,
what?
I keep getting notifications, and they're usually not people replying or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was interesting though because, like, you see the fact that yeah, Django can go to toe with a Jedi.
Yeah. I mean, at that time he didn't have a choice, but yeah.
Guess he's away for a second.
Excuse me, Nathan. I'm just gonna talk to my mother quickly.
That's fine. Go ahead. How about them suds? Hmm.
Sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. Everything okay?
Yeah, I was just getting some Coca-Cola.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had to stop drinking those so much.
Oh yeah. Have you stopped completely with sugar, or?
No, I still drink Diet Coke, but I don't drink Coca Cola completely.
Oh, like no sugar cola.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Actually, I said this on the stream before, or like the space, but I'm wondering if I should buy the Imperial Machine book or like the comic.
What's it about?
It's about Vader like doing his lightsaber and um like exploring Momin. It's like a Sith. I don't know. I think it's a Sith droid or maybe a Sith creature. So
No.
that sounds cool. It goes for about $20, so not that much. But
Damn. Just damn.
have you find any fucked up today or?
Um, Not really. I heard Chris Avalon. Like I saw an article today talking about how Chris Avalon was reached an agreement with his accuser. Like they're not charging him with anything, or they've
Oh,
backed down.
oh shit.
Yeah, I don't believe he did anything, so I'm happy. Brandon Sanderson has responded to a hit piece about him. He was saying, "Look, don't do anything about this, guys. He just wrote what he said." I'm not gonna. If that had been me, I would have been petty as hell. But I would have said stuff like, "Look, this guy's a talentless hack. It kind of shows that he has no talent and that he's useless because he has to resort to this." I would have been yelling all sorts of verbal response insults in response. Like,
Yeah.
no. So yeah, he took it like a champ, I would say.
I mean, yeah, I find.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so how's it going with the Mandalorian armor?
Huh?
How's it going with the Mandalorian armor, or what is
That's
the book?
that's not me. That's Phil.
No, I mean the book, or isn't it called like the Imperial? No, you know the Boba Fett book, Legends you're reading.
Oh, that one. I've been well. I'm going between two books. Like I have Hollywood Party and that other one to read. So
Oh,
like I read one chapter from one, or that's what I'm trying to do now. Is like read one chapter from one, then read one chapter from the other, and just kind of do that for now.
maybe I'm judging by the cover, but is that like based in, or is that played out in Empire Strikes Back?
What, the Mandalorian armor?
Yeah. Or like I saw the cover. It reminded me of like I saw.
No, it how do I put this? It takes place like at different points. Like it begins with at one point after Return of the Jedi or during it after Boba's escape from the pit,
Ah,
and then it kind of transitions to flashback to I think around the time A New Hope was happening.
yeah.
Which that's where the next chapter I'm supposed to read is like it's supposed to be set during A New Hope timeline.
I mean, single-handedly, Jango Fett. How do I put this? He saved Boba because it was his armor that held Boba intact. Because
Yep.
I mean, just in the series, he got like his face got all white and yeah, but then
Mhm.
he got his skin color back later. But I mean, the thing with Sarlacc, it doesn't eat you; it like melts you away.
I didn't know that actually. Like I don't know much about the Sarlacc. I find it way too creepy to look into.
Oh yeah.
And the funny thing is, in the EU, Bobo said after he got out of it the second time, he said, "One day I'm going to come back and blow the shit out of you."
Actually, in the first episode of BOBF, he or Book of Boba Fett, he like used his gauntlet to like burn the inside of it, so he could escape.
Yeah, I
That was
forgot
cool.
how he escaped in the EU. I think he ignited a thermal detonator to get out in the EU.
Ooh,
It's hard to remember exactly.
yeah.
But he actually talked to the Sarlacc pit when he was in because like it had eaten someone else, and that person had become like a representation of the Sarlacc's consciousness.
Oh,
And I think
what
that's
I
what
missed. Oh,
I
sorry.
think that's and I think that's what Bubba was talking to. Like, sorry, I just got a tweet I was wanting to look at real quick. Yeah, he was talking to basically like this person who had been eaten. They'd been turned into like an avatar for the Sarlacc, I guess,
Mhm. Yeah.
and that's what he was talking to when he was in there. Sometimes
Oh.
I think it's been years since I read about what happened to him
Yeah.
in that part.
I was just saying what I missed about the Bad Batch was that we didn't see Boba because his sister is Omega, and they mentioned him like Alpha, also referred as Boba. So I mean, I would love to see his story post the Clone Wars.
Wait, who Boba?
Yeah, like
There's not much information on him. Well, there is information on what happened between the. There is information what happened between the Clone Wars and the Rebellion.
yeah.
Um, what was it? At one point, he was married and had a kid.
Oh,
That didn't work out because someone tried to force themselves on his wife, and he killed them.
of course, rightly so.
Yeah, and then what was
But you mean like rape his wife or
yeah,
yeah?
basically. Yeah, he killed them, and then he was put on trial. He never told them why he did it. Then he was just exiled.
Oh, yeah. I never thought about trial for things because you don't see often people try to sexual assault people in Star Wars. So I never thought of that. But yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it is referenced in the EU sometimes
Mm.
because the EU is
It's
actually much darker.
yeah, it's always in the EU, man.
Oh yeah, no, like, and they've retconned some things in the EU. Like at one point, it was revealed that Boba's real name was Jaster Muriel, but then they retconned it to say no, that's just an alias he used back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's some books that show you what happened after Django was killed. Like you see how he gets the armor, and like you see him go on a small adventure after Django is killed. Like it begins shortly before Django's death.
Yeah.
Like you see some of his life on Camino, and then
Yeah.
then you see what happens on Geonosis and what he does after Django is killed.
What I always have respected Boba for is that deep down he has a heart.
He
Uh,
did at one point, but it gradually got crushed.
yeah.
At least in the EU that I know. Like in the T canon and the new canon, it seems like he still has one.
I remember back a few years when I thought that Boba killed Aunt Beru and Owen Lars, and because there was this connection, like Vader saying no disintegrations this time.
It's speculated he might have been there, but we don't know for sure.
Yeah, I don't get the reason also why he would be involved in that, because that is, I think he gets involved later when his task to hunt down Solo, but
Yeah, well, the thing about Boba is he's usually hired by the Empire to just do random work. It's not just bounties. He does a lot of work for them, but
yeah,
it's usually
yeah,
either recovery or killing someone or bringing someone in alive. Like he does a lot of different work for them.
yeah, maybe that, or like because he is maybe he was a lot on Tatooine, so he works for Jabba.
All right, 1 second. Yeah, Dad? Yes, please. Oh, we need some more chips. Uh-uh.
We'll go to Little Rock and get one later. They lack.
All right.
Just run down the other road.
All right. Okay, sorry about that, Hunter.
No worries.
So yeah, Boba just does like it's mostly bounty hunting work, but yeah, he is sometimes sent out to kill people or bring them in for interrogation.
Yeah. I really wanted to see more of Bosk, but maybe a story of Boba and Bosk because they were homies or like they were very close. So
Oh yeah, that's one of the things I actually liked about the Clone Wars show is it showed Bosk and them having this good relationship.
yeah.
Like you mess with Boba, you mess with me.
Oh yeah, yeah. You mess with Boba, you mess with me. I like them when the clone troopers or like the guard troopers come and it's like, it's over, and then the boss says, "No, it's it."
But yeah, I did like that's one of the few things I liked about the Filoni show.
Yeah,
But okay, this is interesting. Like I don't remember Bosk and Boba having this kind of relationship in the EU, but I say fuck it for this canon. It seems interesting.
I love though how they fleshed out, or maybe a little bit fleshed out, Bosk's character. Not that much, but like he was just a background character in Empire Strikes Back. So
Oh, in the EU, he's actually kind of scary. Like he
yeah,
carries
I
around
know.
a piece of. Like I remember Nazo told me one time he carries around a piece of his dad that he uses as a toothpick.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I heard that and I thought, what the shit, man? Like who does that to their dad?
Oh wait, did you say dad or dead?
Dad. He did that to his own dad. He killed
What
him and
the
he uses
fuck,
a piece of him as a toothpick.
What the fuck?
That's what Nazo told me. You can ask him yourself.
Yeah. I mean, it's more disturbing when you realize what Dirge did to a couple of Jedi Knights.
Wait, who?
Dirge.
Oh, Dirge. Yeah, yeah. He is also
He's great.
disturbing.
He's a fucking lunatic in the legend.
Oh yeah, yeah. You won't get any argument from me.
Fucking draining people in lava. There you go.
Yeah, like, and also you have Dengar, who, like, in the EU, he has a lot of his emotions stripped of him at one point.
He is in the Clone Wars series. He just looks like this goofy ass comedian character.
Yeah, that's in the T-Can. In the EU, he's supposed to be around Han Solo's age.
Yeah.
But and actually Han Solo mutilated him at one point. Like he caused his face to get burned.
Oh yeah.
And the funny thing is, later on, he gets his emotions back, and him and Boba become good friends.
Ooh, oh.
Yeah, he actually asked Boba, "Can you be the best man at my wedding? I don't have anyone else to do it." Okay, why not? Which I think happens in this book, or this book's part of a trilogy that I'm reading. So
Yeah.
hopefully,
One thing that is strange to me in the Dave Filoni Clone Wars is how they can do like the most saddest tragic episode, and then in the ending, like like the theme music in the end of the Clone Wars episode, they can. I feel like because in the Bad Batch they have this if episode ends like solemn and sad or tragic or dark, they have this darker music and not just like the happy Star Wars theme. So
yeah. Yeah, I thought. Oh no, I have no real response to that because I never saw much of the show. I've only seen clips of it.
yeah, right, yeah.
Usually, I would just see stuff that had Boba in it. Beyond that, I didn't give a shit.
Oh yeah, they actually mentioned him. They mentioned that there was the Kaminoan needed Omega or Alpha, but since Alpha was really disappeared in the end of or at the start of the war, and he escaped the imprisonment he was in, so they needed Omega instead because
Yeah.
they like Jango Fett gene not genotype but like genes were deteriorating. So
Yeah, here's the thing, though. I kind of wish they would bring Boba into Bad Batch. Like, have him be the one that brings in Omega, and maybe he has a change of heart or something. Or maybe it's like, fucking, I'm bringing her in, and she has a horrible fate.
it's funny because Omega and Boba has met Fennec Shan, so they had that in like common. But
Yeah, besides that, though, I don't think they have much in common. Well, they actually do also have the fact they're both unaltered clones of Jango.
oh yeah, right, yeah.
I think. I don't know much about Omega, so I can't say for sure.
Yeah, you're right. They are like you said, unaltered.
Yeah.
Actually, the Bad Batch came with the finale yesterday, and they had in the end of the episode, Omega apparently has a sister, and she's a clone also. So now there's 3 unaltered.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah. They
Like,
can't.
seriously, can they not just pick something? Like, either just pick something and stay true to it, or don't even try. What the hell?
Yeah, they can't even leave an original idea anymore.
Yeah, no, they cannot.
But it doesn't surprise me. It's Disney.
Well, no, I think this is on the people who are doing the show. I don't think this is Disney.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
yeah, no. So the show, whatever problems it has, from what I can hear, it's the least shitty one based on what I've heard people say about it.
Yeah, it's like for me, 70% is good. But there are some episodes that is slower. But overall, it's pretty good. So.
Yeah. Hey, I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, yeah. Take your time.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh yeah, good.
So yeah, what is it about the Bad Batch you like exactly? Because I know you're obsessed with them.
I liked that we saw the whole clone troopers removal to stormtroopers. We saw Crosshair episode, and they were very much story building or like character development in Crosshair that I liked. Like him, like there's this episode where he loses it totally, where when Imperial doesn't help his fellow trooper or comrade, and he just fucking loses it and shoots Imperial in the heart, and yeah, that's cool to see him like break finally.
I mean, to be fair, like that kind of was always there with Crosshairs. Or that's
Yeah.
the feeling I got based on what little I know of him.
Yeah,
He strikes me as someone who was always on edge or was kind of almost psychopathic.
yeah. I mean, he is by the book, so kind of.
Yeah, so he is like the less.
The thing with Crosser is that he wants a purpose.
Right, and he probably thought he would get that with the Empire.
Yeah. He's like saying I think Echoes is like no yeah, like we are soldiers of the Republic, and then he goes to say like uh Republic, Empire, what's the difference? So
I mean, he's not wrong. I mean, the
yeah.
Empire is just the Republic. It just transitioned into an empire. Like
Yeah.
they aren't that well. The policies of the Empire are different, but the Republic willingly, based on the leadership of each planet, willingly transitioned into an empire.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is like Maul said in Siege of Mandalore, like where was they were talking about like the state of the Republic and how Darth Sidious would revenge or like take over, and they were saying like justice, there's no justice, and like how the Republic were crumbling, and I mean he wasn't wrong, but
Like in fairness to Crosshair, yeah, the Republic and the Empire are technically the same thing because the Senate agreed to it.
yeah.
It's not everyone else's fault. The Senate was full of idiots.
Like I said before, it's the master plan of Palpatine. He made the Jedi warmongers, and then he destroyed them.
Oh yeah, no, he played them like a fiddle. He's a Machiavellian character. He plays them like a fucking fiddle because that's what he's good at.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, he's the Sith at their worst, but he's good at what he does.
Yeah, he has been paid. He's like an old man who is playing chess, and like this kid at the park comes and like challenge the old man, and like Sidious is like the old man and is like winning the game without like anything.
Oh yeah, no, there's a reason why I did a video saying Palpatine is the goat of villains.
Yeah, he is.
Like he did what he did what the devil failed to do. He temporarily brought the Messiah of Star Wars to his side.
Oh yeah. I like the idea of like him. I don't totally agree what they did with him in the sequels, and it kind of ruined it for me. But I love though that how he turns or he wants every Jedi he meets to kill him.
Wait, who now?
Like he tells Luke to kill him or strike him down, and
Sidious, yeah. He I don't know how to explain that. Like in the original trilogy, it makes sense. In the prequel trilogy, it makes sense. But in the sequel trilogy,
yeah,
I don't know. Like it's established in the sequel trilogy, he's more powerful, or he's Well, no, he's always been powerful. It's just we see him actually flaunting it more.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen such a scene where maybe in Legends there is, but like, him doing the whole electrocuting in the sky and taking all down the ships, and that's fucking crazy. That's really a Disney character or like a Disney villain. What a Disney villain would do. And I'm still angry what they did with Finn. I wanted him to become a Stormtrooper Jedi, but
Oh yeah, no, that's the wasted potential of the sequel trilogy. Is like there
Yeah.
was so much potential for Finn, and they wasted it. They squandered it. And I don't like Finn, for the record. I consider him a waste of time.
yeah. I liked him in The Force Awakens. He was kind of cool character, and then they just ruined him.
Well, it's not like they ruined him. It's just they didn't do much with him.
Oh yeah.
Which I thought was pretty pitiful.
Yeah.
What?
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, that's Finn in a nutshell. Like wasted potential.
I heard one of my favorite characters from the sequel for some reason is Hux.
Hang on, I think my dad's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's back.
Forgot the damn milk, man.
Oh, that's fine. But yeah, Hux, I never had an opinion. I just thought, again, it was wasted potential. They could have done so much with him.
Yeah, I mean, when he did that speech on the Starkiller base, I had goosebumps. Like that sounded so much like a Nazi speech.
At the same time, this is why I don't like J.J. Abrams. He has a good starting point, but not a good finish.
Yeah.
Like the finish line is always the most disappointing with him, apparently.
Yeah. For some reason, he can't succeed at the end.
It's because he sucks at his job. And there's a reason I don't like him. Well, then I think he's a douche.
Has he done something political or like on social media?
Yes, but also I just think he's talentless.
What again, Nathan?
I just think he's talentless.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he has said some things to piss me off, granted, but still.
Yeah. I mean, they could have done so much, but no, they had to do a remake of the originals that didn't succeed.
Oh yeah, no, it's not even that they did a remake. They started ripping off stuff that J.J. Abrams also did. That was one of the complaints I heard was it felt like J.J. was ripping off stuff he had done in the past.
But what movie or like which director do you think, if you have to pick one, Ryan Johnson or JG? Or JG? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would rather pick is shooting myself in the foot an option, because when you have to pick between those two, I would rather shoot myself in the foot.
Oh.
Like they're both schmucks.
Yeah, they ruined Luke.
Oh no, Ryan Johnson ruined Luke.
Oh,
I think J.J. Abrams just didn't know what to do with them.
But I can watch the Star Wars sequels for what they are, but I see some problems with them.
Yeah, there's only one benefit to the sequel trilogy, in my opinion. They only did one thing right.
Yeah.
They shut people up about the prequels.
Wait, what did I do?
The sequel trilogy, they succeeded where no one else could. They shut people up about the prequels.
Oh yeah. I never got why the prequels were hated. I mean, okay, they weren't perfect at the time maybe, but I mean those movies has grown on me like wine.
Yeah, no, I admit the prequels have some issues, but let's be honest. Compared to the sequels, they are Shakespeare.
Oh yeah, totally.
Like, I will die on this hill. Like, I would rather take 1,000 prequels before I take even a single sequel.
Yeah.
But, well, you got anything else you need to be doing today?
No, not like before 4 p.m.
Okay, good, because I don't want to like hold you here all day. If you have
Oh.
something better to do, I won't keep you.
Oh yeah, no, it's no worries.
I was hoping Dan would show, but I guess he has better things to do.
What do we do? Like school? I forgot.
I don't know, but I left. Oh wait, I forgot to leave a thing to. I forgot to DM him a link. Hang on.
Ah. Did you send one to Keegan?
Oh God, no. That's like asking for trouble.
What?
No, I did leave a link on Discord that he's on, but I don't know if he saw it or not.
Yeah.
And I asked Dan if he wanted to join before I sent him that link. I never heard back from him, so again, I figured he had better things to do.
Yeah, maybe.
Plus, even if I sent one, it would take forever for him to join. But anyway, so what are you playing, by the way? Hello?
Oh, hello.
Yeah, are you playing something?
Oh, I'm playing Lego Skywalker Saga. I need to finish that because I wanted to play. I haven't played. I am playing to come to the Revenge of the Sith. I'm hearing those levels are cool in the game, but I recently installed Game Pass again, so I got a lot of games. Are you at home now, or are you still at your?
No, I'm still in Arkansas. Still in Arkansas. And just letting the day go by.
Yeah. Are you planning returning home soon, or?
Are
you helping?
I have no idea when I'll be heading home. To be perfectly honest, I'm just staying here until I'm not needed anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah. So.
All right. Yeah. So, what's your favorite character in the Legends by now, or?
That depends. Can they be someone from the movies?
Whatever.
Oh, then Django.
Yeah, it's a very good pick.
Yeah, like his story is really short, unfortunately. Like there's not much on him.
Oh yeah.
And actually, Hunter, I think maybe I'll end it here. Like I think we ran out of stuff to talk about.
Oh yeah. Yeah. All right, Nathan. Take care.
Yeah. See you around, Hunter.
See you around, Nathan.